Florida homeowners just got the best news in a decade, and I bet you don't know about it yet. If you own a home in Florida, or even if you're thinking about buying one, you already know that homeowners insurance in the state of Florida has been a stinking nightmare for the last decade. Premiums went through the roof, major insurance companies said that's it, packed up, left the state, and a lot of homeowners were left wondering if they could even afford to stay in their doggone homes. But here's the good news. The worst is over, the tide has changed. Today I'm going to break down exactly what's caused the Florida insurance crisis, where things stand right now in mid-2026, and most importantly, what you can do to shop smart and save money on your doggone premiums. Near the end of this video, I'm going to share with you 7 smart tips that will help you save money on your insurance bill. To understand why things are getting better, it's important to understand how insurance got so bad. You see, across the United States, homeowners insurance prices rose 74% just the last few years, all while home prices themselves went up more than 40%. That's a double punch to the wallet of homeowners across the country. Nationally, the average homeowner saw a 12% jump in premiums just in 2025 and more than 7% increase already this year. As for Florida homeowners, insurance premiums rose 18% in 2025, bringing the average state annual premium to $8,292. That's 181% higher than the national average. My homeowner insurance policy went from $1,600 in 2018 to $4,000 last year. These spikes keep Florida as the most expensive state for homeowners insurance, costing more than double the national average. Unfortunately, Florida had it worse than any other state in the United States, and here's why. Number 1, hurricane risk and climate volatility. That's right, Florida sits directly in the path of Atlantic hurricane activity. And as storms have gotten more intense and more frequent over the last few years, I know about that, insurance companies face massive payouts and finally decide the risk wasn't worth it anymore. Number 2, rampant insurance fraud. This one is enormous and only for Florida. You see, for years, dishonest, devious, deceitful contractors and attorneys exploited a loophole called the assignment of benefits. Here's how the scam works. A contractor would convince a homeowner to sign over their insurance rights. After a storm or heavy roof damage, the contractor would then file inflated, completely fraudulent claim against the insurance company, dragging them into expensive litigation and collect huge settlements. Florida accounted for roughly 79% of the nation's homeowners insurance lawsuits, while only representing 9% of the claims. Read that again. And number 3 was the massive insurance exodus between 2020 and 2023, where more than 15 insurance companies went belly up. They went insolvent and had to pull out of the state entirely. That left hundreds of thousands of homeowners scrambling. A lot of them were forced to get Citizens Property Insurance, which is the state's insurer of last resort. By the way, they don't know how to handle that many policies. And guess what? The result was a perfect storm, pun intended, rising insurance costs, shrinking options, and an insurance market in complete free-for-all. But hey, real quick, every Wednesday I write a free weekly newsletter. I've been writing about things in Delray Beach since 2019. I'm on my 320th episode. A lot of people love it. They say it's useful. And if you didn't know about Delray Beach, this year it was voted the best or #1 beach in the state of Florida for the 3rd year in a row. How cool is that? Anyway, get it. The link is down below and enjoy it. So that's the bad news. Now let's talk about why in 2026 and moving forward, it looks like there's a genuine turnaround going on, or as what I like to say, things are looking a lot less bad. Let's take a look at this. First, Florida's governor passed insurance reform in 2022 and 2023, and the big wins are this. 1, they've eliminated the assignments of benefits loophole that was fueling all these fraudulent claims, man. Number 2, they reformed one-way attorney provisions that made lawsuits so abusive and profitable anyway. And number 3, they tightened the claim filing deadlines to reduce late and inflated claims. The result? Fraudulent claims have dropped like a rock, litigation has fallen, insurers are starting to trust Florida market again. They're actually making money finally. New carriers are coming back. As a matter of fact, in Florida, over 20 new insurance companies are back in the market writing policies. More insurance competition equals more choices and means lower prices for you as we move ahead. Yeah, just look at what insurance company USAA is doing right now. And I put a link in the show notes down below. Take a look at that. This is the headline. USAA to return nearly $1 billion to Florida members as legal reforms help lower insurance costs. USAA says tort reforms dropped their litigation expenses. Their auto glass claims went from $24,000 to $2,600, and legal defense costs paid by insurance companies dropped huge, falling to just $107 million in 2024 from an all-time high of $3.5 billion the year before. Think about that. Go ahead and read the essay I have down below in the show notes, because this is inspiring information that's happening right now from one of the largest insurers in the state of Florida, which means what? We're probably going to see more things like this happen in the months and years to come. Now we're talking about insurance rate reductions, primarily Citizens Property Insurance Company, the Florida state one. Check this out. Their policies have fallen from 1.6 million down to 336 already this year. That's almost an 80% drop. At the same time, they've announced they're going to reduce rates for homeowners. That means an average of 8.8% drop in 2026 alone. Some counties are seeing even bigger relief. Check this out. Broward, they're talking about 14% reduction. Miami-Dade, 14%. Palm Beach County, almost 12% reduction. You see, the governor called these reductions the most significant in recent history, crediting all the reforms that they've done, which made this possible. And now private market rates are starting to drop too. It's not just Citizens Insurance. You see, private insurers who stayed in Florida and the new ones who are coming to the market today, they're also beginning to lower their rates because risk calculations are improving. Fraudulent claim pipeline has dried up, reinsurance costs are stabilizing, and actuarials, the smart people, they're revising Florida models in a more favorable direction. Then there's the My Safe Florida grant program. Have you heard about that? You might not know, but Florida offers grants up to $10,000 to help homeowners harden or strengthen their homes, make them more resilient against hurricane damage. Think about things of impact windows, reinforced garage doors, stronger roof connections. Not only does this protect your home, but it can also lower your insurance premiums by making your property less risky to insure. So if you haven't looked into this program, go to Florida Department of Financial Services website today. It's free money. Don't leave it on the table. But here's the bottom line. The homeowners insurance market is stabilizing fast. Insurance companies are returning in droves. Rates are finally coming down, and Florida homeowners are finally catching a break. Now it's time for my 7 tips on how you can shop around and save a few bucks on your insurance. You see, even with Florida's insurance situation improving, it's never a good idea just to put your auto insurance on renewal and walk away. Think about these 7 tips, things you can implement today and start making money right away. Number 1, shop around every year. With 20 new insurance companies in the market, there's more competition today than there has been over the last 10 years. Use an independent insurance agent, not a captive one like Allstate or State Farm that's tied to one company. Compare quotes over multiple carriers. And if you need a referral to a good broker, let me know. You see, the thing is, rates can vary by hundreds or thousands of dollars for the same coverage. Today, you've got options. Number 2, raise your insurance deductible if you already have solid emergency savings. Consider raising your insurance deductible, moving from, let's say, 1% to 2% deductible on a $400,000 home can save a lot of money and lower your annual premium. Number 3, apply for the My Safe Florida Home Grant that I mentioned earlier. Think about it. They give up to $10,000 in free improvements that lower your risk profile and lowers your premiums. It's a win-win. It's actually just smart. Number 4, get a wind mitigation inspection by a licensed insurance company to evaluate how well your home resists hurricane force winds. If your home scores well or after you make the improvements, insurance companies are required to give you credits on your premium. It's going to cost you about $200, maybe $300 to get the inspection done, but you're going to save that amount on your analyzed premium, no problem. Number 5, bundle your insurance policies. You see, a lot of insurance companies offer discounts when you bundle your homeowners and your auto insurance policies. So ask every carrier that you get a quote from what type of discount you'll get on your premium for bundling your policies. Number 6, ask about loyalty versus new customer rates. You see, some insurance companies actually offer better rates to new customers than they do to old ones. It doesn't make any sense. But don't assume that loyalty is rewarded. Shop externally and use competing quotes as leverage. Number 7, review your coverage every year. Make sure you're not overinsured on contents or overpaying for endorsements that you don't need, but equally, make sure you're not underinsured on your house, the replacement cost, which has increased due to the cost of inflation and construction costs. So here's the thing. If you're thinking about buying a house in Florida, the improving insurance environment is just one more reason why you should feel confident about Florida's real estate market. This on top of a ton of the other reasons why a lot of people are starting to move to Florida, and there's a flood of money coming here. So come back to my channel, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe and those ding things so you come back, because I'll be talking about the Florida property tax elimination thing and a lot of other things that you might find useful. If you like this, send me a direct message. Let's get together and have a cup of coffee, or better yet, maybe a glass of 2022 Italian Barolo. Might be a better idea. See you next time.